Hi, my name is Michelle Felton. I was introduced to Forever Living shortly after moving to Dubai in late October 2015. Prior to starting my Forever business, my background was in accounts for years, and I also had a small business in the UK, so I was always financially independent. When I moved to Dubai, I could not get used to every time I would use my bank card, my husband would get a text saying you've spent 500 dirhams in Debenhams or wherever the case may be. My husband's quite a joker, so quite often I would receive a message saying, Big Brother is watching you, which would really wind me up. So I decided to start my journey towards the back end of October 2015, which I work around my two small children, Daniel and Ava. Initially, my goal was just to earn a couple of thousand dirham, just to feel a sense of financial independency again. Very quickly, I started to earn more and turn manager a year into my business. Now my goals are a lot more. I've seen the financial freedom that Forever can provide, and now that's what I want for my family. When we do move back to Dublin, I know I can take my business with me and continue working a job I love, working it around my full-time job of being a mum, so the best of both worlds. So it gives me great pleasure to tell you about the company that has made all of this possible for me. Who are Forever Living internationally? We are an American family-run company founded in 1978 by Rex Maughan. Today, Rex and his very experienced senior management team are still involved in the running of the company. We have assets of over 1.5 billion and are completely cash rich and debt free. We have a turnover of $2.7 billion. When I was looking at this business opportunity, all of these facts shouted out to me that Forever Living was a financially secure and stable company to get involved in, that they were not going to go bust overnight. Forever Living operates in 162 countries, which means that we, as Forever business owners, can operate our business in any of these countries, whether that's selling our products or building our teams. For me as an expat living in Dubai, I don't know how long I'll be based in the Middle East, but that's okay as I can take my business with me wherever I go. The health and wellness market that we are involved in is a multi-trillion global market, so it's definitely the right marketplace to get involved in. Everyone who wants to try and take better care of themselves these days. Forever Living in the Middle East. We were founded in 2000. We are the largest importer of health goods, which is pretty remarkable when you consider that we are not advertised in magazines or billboards or available in shops or pharmacies. We are the largest and longest running direct selling company in the Middle East. Very importantly, we are a member of the Direct Selling Association. For people like myself who are here in the Middle East on their husband's visa, being a member of the Direct Selling Association allows us to legally work with Forever Living. We don't need to worry about any work visa issues. Forever Living is a very important company in the Middle East, especially in the UAE, and we have won awards from the Chamber of Commerce for being the best company. We have had the Crown Prince attend some of our trainings during Global Rally. We have also lit up the Burj Al Arab, the only company in the world to do so. All very impressive stuff. What is the global success of Forever? We are the combined power of a network of home-based owners like myself taking the products directly from source and distributing them to our customers. We cut out the middle party, so there are no advertising costs, no expensive costs associated with a normal retail business. We, Forever Living, are in total control right from the beginning to the very end when we get our products to our customers. We also show the potential of the business opportunity to our network. What are the benefits of team marketing? There are plenty. It's an uncapped and willable income. Nobody's going to tell you that you are earning too much or too little. It's completely up to you depending on the effort you put into your business. The willable income is like a royalty style income which you can achieve when you turn manager, and we will discuss in more detail later in the presentation. You can work part-time or full-time around your commitments. For example, I work my business around my two small children. When they are in school and nursery, I work my business. I have people on my team who work their businesses around their full-time jobs, so that may be half an hour on their lunch break and an hour in the evening. It's completely up to you and the time you have spare. You decide your goals and the system helps you achieve them. Whatever your goals are, your upline or sponsor will help you to achieve them by putting a plan in place to help you reach your target. Global business opportunity. As I mentioned before, we are in 162 countries, which means you can build a business in any of these countries worldwide. For example, I am here based in Dubai and I am actively building my business in Ireland and the UK. We have people on our team in Canada, South Africa. You can build your business anywhere in the world that you know people. There is full training and support using a simple, proven global business building system. Basically, once you have Wi-Fi, you can plug into any of our training 24/7 online, on YouTube, and then in person at any of our training venues. Once you hit manager, there are various incentives to help motivate you to go further with your business, such as car plan, global travel, and chairman's bonus, which is a share of our Forever's turnovers, which we will discuss later in the presentation. There is loads of recognition, even for the small things, prizes and fun, and if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. What is it that we do? It's simple. Firstly, we use the products. Become your own best customer. Find out what products you like and what you can use them for. When I started my business, I looked through the product catalogue and then looked around my house. Any products I could buy from my own business, I did, rather than giving the profits to my local supermarket. Secondly, we shared the products. From becoming your own best customer, you will find the products you really like, and just like you would a good book or movie you've seen, you will naturally recommend your love of the products and their benefits to your friends, family, and network. From sharing the products, you will develop 20 to 30 regular customers and look after them. Thirdly, we build a team. Show the business opportunity to people. Some will say no, but of course some will say yes. All we are looking for is to find your 5 key people and work the simple business cycle of using the products, sharing the products, and building a team. Number 4, you coach your team to find their 20 to 30 regular customers and of course find their 5 key people. And this is what we do. We want to find 5 key people. And all we're going to do with those 5 people is teach everybody exactly what we do. To use the products, develop 20 to 30 customers, find 5 key people, coach to duplicate. This business works on the duplication of time. Let's say, for example, you are currently working your full-time job and only have 10 hours a week to put into your forever business. No problem, we are going to show you the best kind of work you can do in those 10 hours. Then you go and chat to some people. One of your friends says, yes, I would love to earn some extra money, but I just want to retail. I love the products and I want to share them. I have 5 hours a week I can work the business. You might then speak to another couple of people who say, oh yes, that's great. I'd like to start by showing people and building that team leading bonus. I've got 10 to 20 hours that I can work in a week. You might find somebody else that wants to do it quickly and has more time available to them. And with them and their team, they can put 50 hours into the business. What's happening in your business now is that collectively 125 hours is being worked on your business, even though you have only physically got 10 hours available to you. Forever are going to pay you for the 125 hours worked.
Hi, my name's Claire Thompson, and I am a stay-at-home mom. I'm incredibly grateful that I could be a stay-at-home mom, and as much as I love spending time with my girls, I did feel like I'd lost a little bit of my independence because I had to rely on my husband for everything that I did. I knew I'd want to go back to work when my girls were in school, but I didn't know what I was going to do because I didn't want to go back to a job where someone would dictate my hours or when I could go on holiday or even when I could take a day off if my girls were sick. So I wasn't sure what options I had. I was shown this opportunity back in June 2015, and when I had a look at it, it just ticked off every single box for me because I could work flexibly from home around the girls. I could work as much or as little as I wanted and I would just get paid accordingly. But also I could build something really exciting that could change our futures. My husband was super skeptical, but luckily we saw that there was just no risk to me getting started. And so I decided to do it and I started my own business. Now I know it might sound like a bit of a cliche, but our lives are really completely different now. I have a successful global business, which I still work in the pockets of time I have with my girls. I went from having no bank account to being able to afford to take my family on some incredible holidays. We also get to travel the world for free, and we're not so worried about the future or how we're going to pay for our kids' education or our pension scheme. And in fact, I'm now looking to build my business to a level where my husband will be able to retire, and then we answer to nobody and we get to live our lives the way it's supposed to be, which is on our own terms. So I absolutely love what I do, and I'm so grateful now to be able to tell you a little bit more about how all of this has been possible for me and take you through how it all works, what it is we actually do, and how we get paid. We have 3 areas of income. For those who simply want to supplement their income with a little extra each month, we help them build a retail business, and so looking to develop a customer base of 20 to 30 people. Team leaders are simply people who have set up their retail businesses and start to share the opportunity and help their teams develop their own retail businesses. Now, what happened for me is I automatically became a business developer because the people who I helped set up a retail business wanted to build a bigger business, and so I simply showed them how to become team leaders. Now, if you're anything like I was when I first looked at this, you may be looking at that business developer figure and thinking, yeah, right, what's the catch? But just bear with me and keep an open mind, because as I talk you through how we get paid, I will show you that over time and with work, you can build a business to that level of income if that is something that you would like to achieve. Now, the only jargon I need to try and explain to you is something we call a case credit. Because we're global, and when I speak to my teams in the UK or the UAE, South Africa, Canada, etc., I simply cannot keep converting the different currencies. So we have our own internal currency, which we call a case credit. Every single product has a point value or a CC value assigned to it. And it's very similar to club cards or air miles in that every product that moves through your business, the points will get added up. So just there on the right, you can see the value of one case credit in your country. Now, what we coach people to do is to build a 4 case credit per month business by simply using the products, sharing them and building up a small client base of 20 people, and then sharing the business opportunity and building a team. Now, you don't have to stop at 4cc. When I first started, I was retailing 25 case credits, and now I usually average about 10 per month. But what I want to show you is what you can create by simply building that 4cc habit and then showing others how to do the same thing. One of the things I love about Forever, especially as I had a very skeptical husband, is that there is no joining fee or yearly fee. You simply register your business online and immediately access a 15% discount. But you cannot build a business with no tools. It would be like being a hairdresser with no scissors or shampoo or mirrors. So what Forever have done is they've put together something we call a business in a box. Now this has 27 of the top selling products in that country. With the box, you also get access to a free website that you can send to friends and family around the world so they can shop from your shop. You get access to free training and also a free business site which shows you everything that is happening in your business globally. It's a fantastic tool for those of you who are like me and not very business savvy. Now that figure in the middle is the cost of the business in a box with the 15% discount, and this is how I started my business. Now, to be honest, I had looked at other business opportunities because the only way I could see me having that flexibility to work around my children was to work for myself. But every business I looked at required an investment I just simply couldn't afford. So this was an amount that I did still have to borrow, but I knew that if I followed the system, I really could pay it back within months. And 2 weeks after launching my business, I had paid back that business in a box, and I've been in profit ever since. Now, the reason I was able to do that so quickly is because once you invest in your business with this startup box, you not only get all the tools you need, but you also receive your first promotion to something we call an assistant supervisor, which takes you from a 15% discount to a 35% discount. which means that every time you recommend a product to a friend or family, you will get 35% profit. And that is how you start making money back immediately as you build a retail business. So from assistant supervisor at 35%, the next promotion we want to help you achieve is something called supervisor. To get to supervisor, your business is now turning over 25 case credits over 2 consecutive months. Forever will always give you 2 consecutive months to reach a promotion. Now, 25 case credits sounds like a lot. However, remember we're working on that duplication of 4 case credits, so you're not doing this on your own. Typically, there'll be about 3 to 5 people in your team. So in this example, there are 4 of you. If you're all doing those 4 CCs, that's 4, 8, 12, 16 in 1 month. Do that again in month 2 and you would have achieved 32 case credits, which is well over target for supervisor. Now, once you reach supervisor, you go from a 35% to a 38% discount, which means you're making 38% profit on every product that you retail. You also now gain access to a team leading bonus. Now, your team leading bonus is the difference between what you are on and what your team is on. And it's paid to you from Forever on top of what they pay your team. Now, this was really important for me to understand because I didn't want to feel like I was making money off of my friends and family who I showed this business to. Now, let's look at this as an example. You've shown 3 people the opportunity and they've said, yes, I'd love a way to earn some extra income working flexibly from home. You've helped them get started the same way you did with their businesses in a box. They now have access to the 35% discount, and you're helping them build a 4cc per month business. The difference between 38 and 35% is 3%. And so Forever will pay you an added bonus of 3% on the turnover of each of those businesses. Again, it's on top of what they're going to pay your team, as a thank you for helping them get started. So that figure at the top now is what you will typically earn as a team leading bonus, plus whatever you're retailing. Now next is assistant manager. Your business is now turning over 75 case credits in 2 consecutive months. Again, you're not doing this on your own. They're just more people doing 4 CCs. So typically you'll probably have between 10 and 15 people in your team now. Now you're going to receive a 43% discount on products, which means you're making 43% profit on any product sale. You're also still getting a team leading bonus, which is the difference between what you are on and what your team is on. So now at 43%, let's say you've helped 2 new people get started, so you're going to receive an 8% bonus from Forever. You've also helped 2 people in your team reach that supervisor position. So they're now at 38%, and Forever will give you 5% of those business turnovers as a bonus. Now 5% may be less than 8%, but let's not forget a supervisor business has a bigger turnover than an assistant supervisor one. So the top figure is typically what you'll be earning as a team leading bonus now, again plus whatever you're retailing. Now, manager is that position that Michelle mentioned, which opens up so many opportunities for people. To get to manager, your business is turning over 120 case credits over 2 consecutive months. Again, there are just more people in your team, typically 15 to 25. You will now get a 48% discount, which means you're making a 48% profit on any product you recommend, which is just incredible. Your team leading bonus remains the difference between what you and your team are on. So now, as you help new members get started, you will access a 13% bonus on that turnover. You've helped another person get to that supervisor position, and so 10% will come to you as a bonus. And you've also helped one of your team members get to that assistant manager level. So now you're going to receive a 5% bonus on the turnover of that business. And remember, this is on top of what Forever pay them as business owners themselves. So now have a look at what you'll earn typically as a team leading bonus at this level. Would that make a difference to you? It certainly made a huge difference to me and my family, bearing in mind I didn't even have a bank account beforehand. But this helped us in so many ways with school fees, extra activities that my kids do, holidays. And honestly, when I first looked at this business, this is really where I wanted to be, and I hope to achieve it within 5 to 8 months. For some people, it takes longer. It could take 2 years. For others, it takes 6 weeks. It all depends on how hard you're willing to work and how much time you have available for your business. For me, I actually ended up achieving manager within 12 weeks. I worked really hard in the pockets of time I had around my girls, and it's certainly not to show off, but it's just more to give you an idea of what is possible within a time frame, but it all comes down to you. Now, it was actually the next slide that really changed things for me, and it's what I get most excited about in this business. So let's say you're going to help your assistant manager reach that manager position as well. They will also then be on a 48% discount, and the difference between 48 and 48 is 0. So what Forever have said is that if you can help someone achieve that manager position, which means that they now have a stable business, they will now pay you a royalty style income. So having a look at what I mean by that. An average manager turnover in the UAE is 84,000 dirhams. This is very average, by the way. There you are with your manager business at 48% and earning about 12,000 per month. You helped your friend Flo get to manager too. Her business is now also turning over 84,000 per month, and Forever are paying her exactly the same way that they pay you. But to thank you for helping her achieve that, they will now pay you 6% on the turnover of Flo's business on top of what they pay her for the rest of your life. Now, Flo introduced Mo to the business, and again, Mo's a chief manager. You probably helped a lot in the beginning because Flo was still learning, and Forever recognize your part in helping Mo get there. And so they will give you a 3% bonus on the turnover of Mo's business for the rest of your life. Mo introduced Joe to the business, and no, you do not need to find people with rhyming names. But again, Joe's built that stable manager business, and Forever will pay you a 2% bonus on the turnover of Joe's business for the rest of your life. You are now receiving about 9,100 dirhams per month as a royalty income, paid to you for the rest of your life. You can pass this down to your children and to their children. Plus your manager income, you are now earning between 13,000 to 21,000 dirhams per month. How would that make a difference to you? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not jumping with joy and looking at retiring with that kind of income, but this is an example of having helped just one line of managers. Imagine if you can help 5 people achieve this. And the very best part is because we're global, these people can be based anywhere in the world. So let's have a quick look at what happens to your income the more people you help. Senior manager means you've helped 2 people. Soaring is 5, Sapphire is 9, Diamond Sapphire is 17, Diamond is 25. When I first looked at this and saw those bottom figures, I couldn't even understand it. I thought there must be something wrong with this. It was too good to be true. The fact is, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You're not going to achieve that in 6 months or even 3 years. I've now met diamond managers and even double diamond managers, but they've been building their businesses for 15, 20, 25 years. They don't need to do this anymore, but they simply love helping people. I've also met people who've achieved Sapphire Manager in the space of 2 years. They've worked extremely hard, but they've achieved it. Again, this business is yours, so only you can decide how much you're willing to put into it. But I know when I first looked at this, I saw that Sapphire Manager income, and I thought to myself, right, I've got 2 choices. I can either go back to work, find a job, have my hours, my pay, my holidays, and everything dictated to me. But I'd have a salary every single month. And in 5 years' time, I'd be in exactly the same position, maybe with a small salary increase. Or I could work my business, probably harder than I would in a job because it's my own, but it would be in my own hours. And if in 5 years' time I could achieve that kind of income, then that would change not only our lives now, but my children's lives in the future. I never believed I would be achieving some of these figures in such a short space of time. And I can honestly say to you, it's only when you achieve it that you realize that those bottom figures, they really are truly possible. Now, Michelle mentioned some of the incentives before that make this business just so much fun. One of them is something we call Chairman's Bonus. Because Forever have no shareholders, they keep a percentage of the company profits aside to give back to us. In 2016, Rex gave back over $26 million to business owners, which is just phenomenal. It's held in a different country every single year, and if you achieve Chairman's Bonus, you will have your flights, 5-star accommodation, plus spending money for when you're there, for you plus one other, and then you will receive your bonus check, which can range anything from $4,000 to over $1 million. The lady in the front there in the black dress, I work really closely with her and I just love her story. So her mom was building Forever, and for 10 years, Natalie said no. She wanted nothing to do with it. She didn't believe in it. Then things happened. She got made redundant twice. She was a single mom with 2 kids, and she just had to make a change, and so she decided to get started. It took her 2 years to get to that manager position, but she is now the #1 business owner in the UK. She's been with Forever for 10 years, and that was her bonus check. She's paid off her kids' private education for the rest of their lives with that check alone. It's incredible. Now, another incentive is something we call Eagle Manager. Again, it's a different destination every year. Last year was Greece. This year we're going on a 5-star cruise to Rome, Monte Carlo, and Barcelona. And next year it's going to be America. Flights, accommodations, spending money when you're there, it's all taken care of. And can I just say, my husband, who I'm taking with me on these paid holidays, he's not so skeptical anymore. And finally, we have Forever to Drive. So there's 3 different levels, and depending on which level you achieve, it's 3 different levels of income as well. And it's paid to you monthly for 3 years once you've achieved that target. So most people go and buy the car of their dreams. Some people use it for shoes or handbags. You can do whatever you like with it. And this is the very best part. Absolutely anybody can do this business, no matter what your background is. So just take a look at some of the incredible people I get to work with on a daily basis.
Hi, my name's Amanda and I'm a magician.
Hello, my name is Sham and I'm a hair and makeup artist.
Hi, I'm Neve and my background is in nursing and primary school teaching.
Hi, my name is Muhammad and my background is sales.
Hi, I'm Sue and my background is in the airline industry.
Hi, I'm Trudy and I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Hello, my name's Kirsten and my background is human resources and beauty therapy.
Hi, my name's Dave and my background is logistics.
Hi, my name is Tony and my background is in sales.
Hi, my name is Kim. My background is in event planning and office management, but now I am a stay-at-home mom for my 2 girls.
Hi, I'm Ed and I'm a sound engineer.
Hi, I'm Kaz Ross. My background is in events. I worked as an event manager for the largest venue in Dubai for 4 years. Now, as cool as that may sound, what it meant was that I had very little time for my personal life and was living an incredibly stressful lifestyle, which led to a very, very bad case of insomnia. I knew something needed to change, but I didn't know what, and I didn't know how, and I felt like I had 0 time to think of anything new. I was introduced to the Forever products first and then the business, which I was able to grow in the small pockets of time I had available. What Forever has given me is the chance to change my lifestyle into something I truly enjoy. I still work in events, an industry I'm really passionate about, but I'm still able now to spend quality time with my friends and family, and I work my Forever business in amongst those priorities. What I'm most excited about now, other than the fact that I can sleep a full night through, is the opportunity that this business is creating for my husband and I and our future together. So it gives me great pleasure to tell you about the products that initially stole my heart and generated $2.7 billion turnover per annum for the Forever Living Company. We are in the right marketplace. Everyone is wanting to take better care of themselves. If you know anyone who may be interested in losing a bit of weight, we can help them. Or perhaps you know someone who wants to feel better, have more energy, or look after their general well-being. We have some of the most incredible vitamins and supplements. Do you know anyone who's into sports? We have products that have been backed by Nobel Prize winners as the very best in the market for helping with muscle, recovery, and sports performance. Do you know a mom who wants to use better products on their children? Or anyone who brushes their teeth, washes their hair, and generally takes care of themselves? Well, we have something for everyone. We truly do work in a multi-trillion-dollar marketplace. So why are our products so good? Quite simply, because we harness the natural healing benefits of aloe vera, which is the #1 ingredient in all of our products. Aloe itself has over 200 nutritional compounds, including 20 minerals, 19 amino acids, 12 vitamins, including B12, the only plant in the world to contain vitamin B12, I might add. We own 85% of the world's aloe vera. We own the land to the side of our plantations, the sky above it, and we're in complete control of everything from planting and harvesting, research and development, to manufacturing and distribution. There are no insecticides or artificial fertilizers, and everything is GM-free. But what makes us the #1 seller of aloe vera-based products is the way that we extract all of the goodness from the leaf. We use only the gel, which is the good part, from the inner leaf, which we stabilize with natural fructose, and this process has been patented so that no one else can copy it. What's more is Forever holds so much belief in their products that they have offered a 30 or 60-day money-back guarantee depending on the country you live in. You could use an entire tube of toothpaste, and if within the guaranteed time you take it back, they will refund you, no questions asked. What this means for me as a business owner is that I never have to worry about an unhappy client, and I know that I work with a company that hold their products in the highest possible standards. We also have an advisory board to help us with recommendations. I'm not a doctor or a vet, but I know I can source the best information and the best possible recommendation from professionals. Now, this is the quickest way for you to start your business. As Claire mentioned, this box will give you the tools you need to get your business going. Products that you can use and fall in love with yourself, and so naturally start recommending them. And of course, you will then make a 35% profit on any product you recommend and sell. So it genuinely is the quickest way to start making money. A question you may be asking yourself now, and it's one I asked myself, is will this work for me? The answer is yes. It will if you make it work for you. Will you take it seriously and treat it like a business? Any new venture requires time and effort. Will you be coachable and willing to learn new things? Everyone who starts this business starts with no experience. We all learn as we go. Are you self-motivated? Because no one is going to be telling you what to do. We will be here to guide and support you, but only you can build your business. Are you willing to think big? If time and money were no object, where would you be right now? What would you be doing and who would you be with? Do you have a great attitude? Will you commit to the time required to becoming successful? As Claire mentioned previously, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but if you commit to the time and take that 3 to 5 year plan, then amazing things can happen. And finally, can you be open to telling everyone what you do, to commit to having and looking after regular customers, build your team, and help develop 5 key people? If your answer was yes to all of these, then this business will work for you. So from what you have seen so far, you will be in one of 3 places. You may be a no, this is not for me, and that's okay. This business isn't for everyone. But do yourself a favor and ask the person who sent you this video about the products, because they truly are incredible. You may be thinking, maybe this could be for me, but you have a couple of questions that you'd like answered. Well, chat to the person who sent you this video. Get those questions answered so that you can go away knowing you have had all the information you need to make your decision. And if you are thinking, yes, I can do this, I have no idea what I'm doing, I feel totally out of my comfort zone, and I'm a little scared, but it just seems like an opportunity I cannot let slip me by, then get yourself registered. get your business in a box, and book in your first planning meeting as soon as possible. We will be there to hold your hand the entire way. Let's finish with this saying from Richard Branson. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn to do it later.